Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Greater Twin Cities Motorsports Park. Here, just outside of the Twin Cities, here up near Minneapolis here. This track has gotten a lot of controversy because of the lack of runoff and how fast some of these corners are. It can lead to some hits at very awkward angles. We've already seen that towards the back of the grid. Some cars have already crashed in the first two practice sessions, and that's forbade them from allowing to participate in qualifying. So this track is going to be one of the more difficult ones we go to, I do believe. With that being said, this is also the first standing start we've done this season here in the ARCSOA Elite Series, which is good to see. Standing starts are always fun. It can kind of bring up a little bit of variability going down into the first turn, which is a massive banked left-hander into a very complex S-bend complex. So they want to spread everybody out as much as they can before that, and they think a standing start's going to be the way to do that. Without further ado, here we go to the starting grid. Starting from the back row on the grid, we have Zolt Dormitory, who crashed in practice, and alongside of him, if I could get my stuff to work correctly here, and alongside of him we have Bethany Woodard, who also crashed in practice, although Woodard wasn't the quickest all weekend. Followed by the two Tesla cars who tangled with each other in the S-bend complex. Gretchen Faust in the Marlon Exodia had an engine change after qualifying fourth on the grid, so she'll be one to watch. Ty Dry and Austin Silverspoon are the next two cars on the grid, with Rich Roy and Ty Silverspoon, the next two cars. Mika Miyazaki, Daniel Bouchard, and Chester Lester Wester, who is surprisingly doing a lot better than people have thought he would all year. Sean Perkins, Ryan Griffin, Zachary Fitzwater, and Allison Holiday are on the grid as well there. Along with this would be Sean Ard and Ethan Kiterman. I'm sorry, that's Sevar Ilkin. Greg Woodard, Dylan Speeds. Of course, the Hadeland Sport Team, despite them being a team that's based up in Scandinavia, they have a satellite factory, I believe, here in Minnesota. PASS is Russ Pliskin and Nick Pericles on the grid with, I apologize here, Eapo Anselmi, the Darlington winner last week, and Zayden Davidson. DJ Curtis in the GoPro car, and Caitlin Tannerhill. Tannerhill actually had a pretty good qualifying run there, with Ingrid Hadeland and Eric Monaco on the grid. Anthony Griffith, Ethan Moore, and Ethan Kiterman are the next three cars on the grid, with Carter Fitzgerald, Noah Hart, Bobby Jones, Vince Fries, Lance Calvin, and Aiden Shepard on the grid in their spots, presumptively. Pip Longstocking, Cody Lamas, Ryan Matthews, Tyler Thaber, and Takumi Hirano are the final cars on the grid for this Minnesota race here tonight. This track is known as one of the more difficult ones we go to. As you can see down into turn one there briefly, that's a very high banked corner there. Almost, that's been called in the past Goliath, so we'll see if Goliath will cause any issues today, and it funnels into a very tight very slow and tight S-bend complex. Well, we're about to get this race under green flag here. Let's see what happens. And we're off here at the Twin City Motorsports Park. Oh man, Ryan Matthews is almost door-checking Tyler Thaber there, leaving the outside lane completely open. Down towards turn number one they go, into Goliath. We'll see who gets a good run there. Ryan Matthews, very aggressive start there, but will get that spot, but it looks like he's going to lose it almost immediately to Aiden Shepard there. Down into the S-bends here. Will they all make it? This is a very tight complex here. Gotta see if they all make it through. And, oh my goodness there. Oh, we have Abbott off in the back, our point leader. And there goes Lester Wester around in the back there. Abbott is off. Miyazaki's off, Silverspoon. So Abbott and a lot of the back markers all involved in an incident there. So far, it's been a clean start here down to this next turn here. One of the most challenging road courses ARCSOA has gone to recently. Here they go, down the straightaway now. around some of these faster corners here, down the back straightaways here. Or actually, no, there's another corner before they get to the back straightaway here. And they're going to come up to Gallagher Bend up here. Hirano, Matthews, and Shepard lead. This is Gallagher Bend. There was a driver back here in the day in another series, Nate, with the last name of Gallagher, that had a horrific accident down there. And now they fly through some of these corners here. Lighting is very strong here. Oh, we got another accident here. That's, looks like some of the drivers involved in that last one are involved in another one here. Oh, maybe Woodard was involved as well. This is what happened to Carol Abbott, our point leader in the Tesla here, and this is not a great race for the Teslas. Just, oh, actually, there was a couple of different accidents there at one time. There was the Silver Spoon accident, and then further up, that's where Lester Wester, and Abbott, and Miyazaki got into some contact there. There was another incident here where Fitzwater and Faust would make contact, and Lester Wester would go, or, I'm sorry, Dry would go around in the back there, and Bouchard would get a big piece of that as well with Woodard. We're on board with Greg Woodard now, and you're just going to see that this is not a good weekend for the Lycoya Brigade here as Woodard goes around here on the track here, and there's where Bouchard also gets into a bit of issue there as well. We are now on lap 2 now as everybody's starting to fly through the S's again here. Only a 20-lap race because this track is very long. They're doing about 2-minute lap times around it. And we're going to see how this goes. Oh, Hadeland and Monaco are off the track. That's a big accident there, and that's not what Hadeland would have wanted to see in their de facto home race. Perkins and Davidson around there. Also, DJ Curtis and Kiterman around there. Not a great start for the Ford camp there either, as it seems like both Ford camps in the first 2 laps, Ford cars have been taken out in the first 2 laps of the race, and they're both way in the back. Meanwhile, to start lap 2, Aiden Shepard would dive in Goliath underneath Ryan Matthews here and take over second position, and he is going to start really chasing down Takumi Hirano here. And Hirano is going to be quietly crapping himself right now because Shepard looks like a man on a mission right now to get Ferrari their first win on the season, and Hirano's car isn't handling that well. And now here's Aiden Shepard making that move for the lead here on Takumi Hirano into Gallagher's Bend. And that's a very good move there by Aiden Shepard there. And oh, but Hirano's trying to come back there, but it's going to be Aiden Shepard over Hirano, and now Matthews is under threat by Vince Freeze, Lance Kelvin, and Pip Longstocking. Bobby Jones has actually been one of the few drivers that has gained quite a few spots here on the start of this event here. Jones is finally having a decent run here, but it's been truncated by some rather big accidents. It's been by some rather big accidents slowing him down in front of him. But he's done a good job trying to get through that pack. It's also been a good day for Ferrari. Ferrari has Noah Hart up there as well with race leader Aiden Shepard. And now finally Vince Freeze makes the move on Ryan Matthews for third. And now it's chased down the 2 leaders of Shepard and Hirano. And this is where things are going to get mighty difficult now. Carter Fitzgerald also doing pretty well so far in this event. Ryan Matthews continues to fall down the order a bit more now that Carter Fitzgerald now that Pip Longstocking and now appears Carter Fitzgerald and Cody Lamas are going to try and get by him as well here. I mean, 3 wide into Goliath isn't exactly where you want to be on the outside there, but it looks like Matthews is holding up there, but I think Fitzgerald's going to be in the best spot for the S's. Maybe not, as Matthews goes off the road! Gets into Noah Hart. Luckily, Noah Hart saw that coming and backed out of it. Oh, but Fitzgerald's out the road and takes out Lamas. Oh, and we got Ethan Moore and the Toyotas in there. That's Tyler Thaber involved. Ethan Moore went way in the air back there. Lamas, Fitzgerald, Moore, all in an accident there. And Carter Fitzgerald goes off the road here, tries to bring it back on the road, spins out Lamas there. And then in the back, just at the worst possible moment, she gets door checked by the rear end of Moore's car there. And we don't really get to see how Moore goes off the road here. He just gets turned, really, and then right into the side of Fitzgerald's car. And it was his teammate was the one that tagged him. His teammate just turned right into his quarter panel there. So I'm sure Toyota's going to need to talk to Tyler Thaber after that one there. And now virtually everybody is beginning to pit now here in lap 6 here. This is such a long track. The tires are going very quickly around this track. Is anybody staying out? Looks like everybody on the lead lap is coming in all together. Oh, maybe. Oh, nope. I thought maybe that these three would, but nope. Everybody is coming in at the same time. So here we go. Not a lot of pit strategy going on here. Hey, a Minnesota Timberwolves thing. They're basketball, right? Wow, Aiden Shepard, though, very quick off pit road. Very slow stop by Hirano there. Bethany Woodard comes out third. Remember, she started on the back row of the grid. And now she is in the third spot on the track here. And oh, it looks like Shepard maybe has a problem with that car. Shepard did not get going there, and it maybe is a big issue for Shepard there because he did not get his tires up to temperature there. Or has a loose wheel from the pit stop. I don't know, but Shepard does not look nearly as strong. And looks like Vince Freeze, who had a really quick pit stop, is going to take the lead. And now Bethany Woodard's trying on the outside, or now on the inside, trying to get by Aiden Shepard, take over second position. Bethany Woodard came from the back row to second in 7 laps. That might be one of the most impressive things I've ever seen out of somebody coming that quickly up the grid with that kind of aggression here. Not going to get second here, but to third. Oh, but Woodard's got a pit. Maybe, oh, did she miss her pit box, maybe? Maybe that's why she came out so quickly out of pit road. So anyway, now it is Vince Freeze leading over Aiden Shepard, Noah Hart in third, Dylan Speeds in fourth. Speeds royally got, a lot of people said wrongfully lost his win at, oh, he's off the road, but he nearly wipes out Hart. But again, Hart sees that one coming. He royally kind of lost out on a victory at Five Flags. He, of course, won Atlanta this year, but Atlanta Motor Speedway, not Road Atlanta. But now you've got, oh, wow, Sevar Ilkin in 5th with Pip Longstocking 6th, Bobby Jones 7th, of Marlon Exodia of Faust. So Faust is coming from the back up to 8th. The pass of Pliskin 9th, Lance Calvin 10th. Takumi Arano drops to 11th after a really slow pit stop. Holiday 12th, Thaber 13th, Matthews all the way down to 14th, not having a very good car under him right now. 15th for Ard, 16th for Griffith, 17th for Fitzwater, 18th is right now for Kiterman, 19th for Pericles, and 20th for Tannerhill. 21st for Griffin, 22nd for Davidson, 23rd now for Bethany Woodard, 24th for Austin Silverspoon, 25th for Ethan Moore, 26th for Sanders, 27th for Dormitory, 28th for Anselmi, 29th for Lamas, 30th for DJ Curtis, 31st for Lester. Wester might be a lap down. Lester Wester's a number of laps down, but you kind of get the point how the order kind of is right now. Oh, we have an incident here between Sean Perkins and Rich Roy here. They both would slide off the road down there and wreck right there. So not a great showing by either of those two drivers right there. And actually, Ryan Griffin nearly got a piece of that there as well. Shepard now has fallen off of Vince Freeze here and into the clasps of his teammate. Into the claws of his teammate. And I'm wondering if Ferrari is going to order team orders here to let Hart go by, because Hart does look about on pace with Vince Freeze here. And that could be something to watch as this race keeps going. And a round of applause for Chester Lester Wester for making the worst pit exit of all time. Spinning up truck. Oh, Carter Fitzgerald just happened to be there in Goliath. And luckily, Fitzgerald would not be in too bad of shape there, but that could have been really bad. And you're going to see right here, Fitzgerald that could have been really scary if that could have been a lot worse. But luckily, Fitzgerald got out of that one okay. Vince Freeze is already starting to catch some lap traffic here. Oh, we had a car off the road there, I guess, somewhere, but we'll have to go back and see what happened there. But now, Vince Freeze has caught Sean Perkins here, and this could be, and is not seemingly trying to get by. Oh my goodness, why aren't you going around him? This is going to put Aiden Shepard right back up to you, and Dylan Speeds has gotten by Noah Hart for third, and Vince Freeze is losing all kinds of time, too, with Sean Perkins there, and now he finally gets by, but don't want to do that too often. Sean Perkins has held up Dylan Speeds. I believe the 16 car is already pitted. Let me take a look to see where Shepard is. Yeah, Shepard is on pit road. He saw this coming, so he bolted for the pits in hopes that he can leapfrog Perkins once the pit cycle goes through. And now Dylan Speeds and Noah Hart were massively held up by Perkins there. And now they have now gotten by Perkins, so now they can do battle again. But Vince Freeze is loving the fact that he is like a mile in front of everybody right now. And now Vince Freeze is trying on the outside right now of what is it? Out on the outside of the Ty Silverspoon car. Don't want to make these moves last too long if you're a lead lap car here, because that could end up pretty bad for you. But luckily, Vince Freeze has done a good job getting by everyone so far. One lap later, and everybody else starts bringing it down pit road. Oh, that's Perkins staying out. But now, Noah Hart is really slowing down Russ Pliskin there. And we saw how pit stop strategies did play out very important last time around. And now here's Freeze coming out of the pits after only taking 2 tires, I believe, there. Now, Dylan Speeds did come out, so maybe he did take 4 tires there. But here they all go. Where is now Aiden Shepard is a good question. There goes Shepard by Hart, but I don't even think he's going to get Speeds. I think he really got slowed up there on his pit stop cycle. And maybe long pitting really helped Vince Freeze because he's got a huge lead right now. And, something's wrong with Hirano there. And, Hirano maybe dropped some fluids there, and that sent Ilkin around. We got Art involved with Ilkin in an incident there. Luckily, I don't think this is going to be too big of an incident. I think those two will be as Thaber slows down quite massively there. Luckily, it seems like everybody is minding their P's and... Oh, no, looks like Pericles gets into Ard there. Don't want to do that just that too often, but get the point. We got the day of the Matthews Motorsports is getting bad to worse because now there's Ryan Matthews throwing it off the road. And now he's got a lot of rear end damage, so Ryan Matthews not having a good day here. Some very close quarters racing further up the track here causes Pip Longstocking, Allison Holiday, and Lance Calvin to make a incident there. And that puts Holiday and Holiday and Longstocking off the road. We got one of the Ferraris in an incident as well. That's Aiden Shepard. Hirano's off the road as well. So, what just happened down here? Yeah, Hirano shows up on scene and had to overcorrect because he was going to slide into Longstocking there, and off the road he went. And Aiden Shepard was running second, and he just on his own throws it way off the road, and well, tough break for Shepard there. Shepard needs better luck if he's going to have any shot at getting that first ARCSOA Elite Series victory. So now we're on a pit stop cycle once again here, the last of the pit stop cycles here, and Vince Freeze still has not pitted yet, and there's a number of guys that haven't pitted. Dylan Speeds, Noah Hart. Maybe they're not on a pit stop cycle. My apologies. I think they're getting ready to. Some might be able to make it, though, if they're not careful. PASS also doing a good job with Russ Pliskin into Gallagher's Bend. Faust and Calvin are duking battle. Actually, the Bradley team's doing very well here. And it's all just very, very close quarters here now. As down the straightaway now. Vince Freeze is gone right now, and he's just got to keep going here, and he's going to win his second race of the season. Or maybe third. Can't remember. Maybe he won 2 early on. I forget. As Freeze brings it down pit road, I said they were getting ready for a pit stop. Here comes Speeds down pit road. These two have had a contentious battle before at 5 flags that ended with a very controversial finish here. As everybody... Faust is staying out. That could be interesting. Gretchen Faust from 5th place is staying out to try and lead this race. And this could be interesting as they keep going here. After Freeze's splash and dash, because I don't even think Freeze really got tires there. Or no, they just got rights. And here they go on track here. Vince Freeze, Dylan Speed, only got right side tires. Onto the track they go now. Noah Hart in third, rejoins very cleanly there with the pass car in fourth. It all comes down to when Gretchen Faust is going to pit. All comes down to her. Can she get out and gain enough time to take over like second? Because I don't think she's going to get Freeze. But that could be an interesting battle here going forward. And Gretchen Faust is going to probably pit this time. Yes, she does. And I don't think that's going to be nearly enough. Well, obviously not for Vince Freeze, because Vince Freeze is already on the straightaway, and Faust just made the pit road there. Also, problems for Beth Woodard here. Bethany Woodard, not a great, something's been wrong with that car for a little bit there. I'll have to go back and see what's up. Oh yeah, Woodard spun Goliath coming out of the pits, and that's where Davidson and Moore get into it. And this is the kind of incidents that we were really concerned about there, is Goliath is such a difficult corner there. Oh, and the pass car of Longstocking was also involved. Yeah, Longstocking in the long run was trying to avoid the incident beforehand and then got on that apron there, and you don't want to do that too often there because that is a very nasty transition there. Since the early stages of the race, or since at least the first pit stop, Vince Freeze has dominated as now he has taken the white flag here. Ooh, we have another incident here with Lance Calvin. Oh no! They were doing so well, Lance Calvin and the Bradley team was. Yeah, this is 3 wide with a lap car here, and yeah, this isn't Formula Alpha. That's not going to work, and this isn't Spa. That's not going to work there as the pass car. Oh man, that was for 5th place there. And the pass car of Russ Pliskin with a lot of damage there as he's trying to get going again here. Jones has to really slow down there. And that's not what you want to see if you're Lance Calvin, though. As I was saying, this race has been a Vince Freeze show today, and Freeze has done an awesome job getting everything going and running this race like he was, and constantly just putting down all of the power that he could there. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. And now, Vince Freeze is only a couple of corners away from winning another race this season and adding another win to his column. He needs these because DNC is not doing well in points, and they are not performing well in the driver's standings, so some of their drivers aren't. I know Lamas certainly isn't, but Vince Freeze comes out of the final corner, and he is going to win here at the Twin Cities Motorsports Park. Up the hill he goes. Vince Freeze, and there's going to be no controversy about it, has won this race. Good job, Vince Freeze. Second place is going to go to Dylan Speeds. And whenever Vince Freeze wins a race, Dylan Speeds basically has to always finish second. It's an unwritten rule. And Noah Hart's going to bring it home third as he laps Caitlin Tannerhill. Good job to the top 3. However, on the last lap, there was a kind of scary accident here where Greg Woodard plows into Ethan Kiterman. Luckily, they both would drive away there, but that was a really hard hit. Didn't look it, but it was a hard hit. Vince Freeze wins this race with Dylan Speed second, Noah Hart third, Gretchen Faust from the back of the grid up to fourth, Bobby Jones fifth, Allison Holiday sixth, Aiden Shepard seventh, Nick Pericles eighth, Tyler Faber 9th, Ryan Griffin 10th, Anthony Griffith 11th, Moore 12th, 13th for Longstocking, 14th to Anselmi, 15th to Lamas, 16th to Curtis, 17th to Garano, 18th to Pliskin, 19th to Kiterman, 20th to Woodard. Kiterman and Woodard, of course, involved in that incident there, but since they started the last lap, they got to be counted as the last lap. So they beat Ryan Matthews, Tannerhill, Sanders, Perkins, Silverspoon, and that's the end of the points there. Roy, Austin, Silverspoon, Kelvin, Woodard, Davidson, Lester, Wester, Fitzwater, Ilkin, Ard, Dormitory, Bouchard, Fitzgerald, Hadeland, Monaco, Misaki, Dry, and Abbott all did not score points today. Let's take a look at your points. Nick Pericles is your point leader leaving Minnesota before we head on out west there. Tyler Thaber is in second, Gretchen Faust third, Carol Abbott down to fourth, Bethany Woodard fifth, sixth to Noah Hart. So Hart's starting to climb up the order there, despite not having a victory just yet. Seventh is Vince Freeze, eighth is Ethan Moore, ninth is Lance Kelvin, and 10th is Greg Woodard. Speeds, Curtis, Ard, Griffin, and Matthews are 10th through 15, or 11th to 15th. And as we keep going down, we have Shepard, Sanders, Roy, Hadland, Perkins, Verano, Monaco, Davidson, and Selmy, Kiterman, Lamas. Lamas still needs to improve quite a lot. Griffith, Longstocking, Tannerhill, Fitzgerald, Holiday, Bouchard, Jones, Pliskin, Dormitory, Misaki, Lester Wester, Dry, Ilkin, Fitzwater, Austin Silverspoon, and Ty Silverspoon round out the drivers' order right now. Let's take a look at your constructors' points now, leaving the round here at the Twin Cities Motorsports Park. So, leaving the round of Minnesota, or the race here in Minneapolis, we have Toyota still on 690. We have Toyota on the lead with 691, and 60 points back. We have Silverspeed with Lycoya also really fighting up there. Then you start getting a little further down, being Marlone, Tesla, Ferrari. Ferrari's been very strong a lot lately now that Noah Hurts decided to show up. Dominion and Caraway, Hadeland Sport, Nissan, and Bradley are your top 10. That's important because if the teams vote, because there is a vote going on after this race about if the top 10 in constructors standings will be locked in to the American 700. Bradley right now would be in on 399, and Ford Performance Technologies on 376 would be out. Matthews is currently out on 366, Roy Inc. on 365, with Team Thunder on 344, 257 for Mid-Atlantic. Pass is rocketed up the order here with 231. They still have a long way to go, though. 221 for Honda, Middle Deutschland Racing with 197, Minervini with 115, Blameless with 91, and ARCSOA America in dead last on 42. That being said, we're going to a nice-sized oval at Pikes Peak next week. We will see you then.